a federal jury found Hunter Biden guilty of 3 felonies in his gun case.
The verdict capped a high-profile trial that featured detailed evidence of Biden's drug problems, testimony from his former romantic partners and his daughter, and information about his handgun purchase in 2018. Here's how prosecutors laid out their case against Hunter Biden and what the verdict could mean for his father, President Joe Biden, as he campaigns for a second term. At the center of the whole trial was this form. It's a firearm transaction record that Hunter Biden filled out in 2018 when he bought a Colt Cobra revolver. Prosecutors argued that he lied when he checked no to the question, "Are you an unlawful user of or addicted to any stimulant, narcotic drug, or any other controlled substance?" Then they said he went on to illegally possess the gun for 11 days until Holliday Biden, Hunter's sister-in-law turned romantic partner, found the firearm in his car, drove it to a local grocery store, and then threw the gun, which was hidden in a bag, into a trash can. To prove Biden's guilt, prosecutors zeroed in on his addiction issues, particularly in the months before and after he bought the gun.
2.07 without the bag.
They showed the jury videos and photos that demonstrated his drug use, including him holding a crack pipe, hotel rooms littered with drug paraphernalia, and the drugs themselves. Prosecutors also put Biden's exes on the stand, and they offered damaging testimony about his spiraling addiction. Zoe Keston said she saw him smoking crack just weeks before the gun sale and that she helped him buy narcotics in the weeks after. And Holliday Biden, the widow of Hunter's brother, testified that in the days after Hunter Biden bought the gun, he showed up at her house looking exhausted and like he could have been on drugs. She said she panicked when she found the gun and worried that Hunter was going to kill himself or that her children could find the gun and get hurt.
Prosecutors also showed text messages Hunter Biden sent Holly in the days after the gun purchase, including one that said he was waiting for a dealer named Mookie and another that said he was sleeping on a car smoking crack.
And perhaps most notably, prosecutors used Hunter Biden's own words against him, playing audio clips of him reading his memoir.
I had returned that fall of 2018 after my most recent relapse in California with the hope of getting clean through a new therapy and reconciling with Hallie. Neither happened.
The defense argued that Biden did have some stretches of sobriety in 2018, and that he didn't improperly fill out the firearm form because at the time he bought the gun, he wasn't using drugs. They called Biden's daughter, Naomi, to the stand to testify about visiting her father in California, about 2 months before the gun purchase, amid a stint in rehab. She said he seemed the cleanest that he had been in years. But prosecutors undercut her testimony by presenting erratic text messages that her father sent her in October of 2018. Now that Biden has been convicted, he could face up to 25 years in prison and $750,000 in fines. Though legal experts say he is unlikely to face serious prison time or any prison time at all since he never actually used the gun. The trial, which First Lady Jill Biden attended for several days, opened a personal window into the pain that Hunter Biden's addiction has caused his family. The verdict is likely to provide political fodder for Republicans, who have seized on Hunter's private life and sought to pin wrongdoing on President Biden. In an ABC News interview before the verdict, President Biden said this.
Will you accept the jury's outcome, their verdict, no matter what it is?
Yes.
And have you ruled out a pardon for your son?
Yes.
And this is not the end of Hunter Biden's legal problems. He faces another trial on tax charges in the fall.